All right. That was a hell of an opening. All right. So I'm done. That's it. That's it. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Now we're doing a special game talk here with Warwu1f, and we're doing it on Jedi Fallen Order. So
the Jedi are the fallen of the orders. All the orders are fallen. They had orders and they fell.
Yep. So this was by, well, I mean, EA had some shit with an Unreal Engine.
Oh no!
And
wow.
Okay, wow.
Okay, alright, okay. Alright, I am composed. I am composed myself. Okay. If we play any more, we're gonna get banned. So, yes, this is a game talk about Jedi Fallen Order, as you said. So this is published by EA. No loot boxes, by the way. I know. Everybody's so
fucking loot
disappointed
box
about
free
no
gaming
boxes.
by EA. What the hell? What is wrong with you, EA?
Yeah, so EA is not the company everybody thinks they are. I'm just gonna go out there and say it. But Respawn Entertainment is the developers on this. Do you know what game Respawn made? Trivia.
No, that's Gearbox.
No, Respawn Entertainment.
Big
on the Xbox. You got this. Come on. You hear me talking about this stuff all the time.
Oh, Gears?
No.
Oh.
So Respawn Entertainment, they made Titanfall and Titanfall 2, and now this was actually their first adventure game. So they pretty much built the company specializing on first-person shooters, and they refitted the game engine to actually do platforming. So this is like a Sekiro meets Star Wars type of game, except for no grapple hooks. But lots of force abilities. This is probably one of my favorite Star Wars games, and I've played a lot of them because I'm a big Star Wars fan. Yeah, as you have, if anybody who's watched my stream knows, I am a giant Star Wars fan that loves to show off the lightsaber that he got. Yeah, I have a lightsaber.
Yeah, the fun part is that nobody can actually see you playing around with it. Oh no! Nope, I wasn't supposed to go that way. You died.
You killed my lightsaber. You killed my lightsaber. You killed my oh, I can't believe. Fuck you! Yeah! Alright, sorry.
Nope.
So this is gonna be a goofy game talk, okay? This is just gonna be a goofy ass game talk. We're both in a goofy mood. So
nope.
Respawn.
Can't grab that ledge. Jeez, it's been so long.
They are currently, I don't know if they're working on any Star Wars games, actually. That was something I probably should have looked up before we started this, but for sure, I know that Vince wants to make more platformers, and because this game sold really well, so EA is kind of behind him also. He had a lot of fun making this. So let me actually just look up real quick. Respawn Entertainment. See what they are actually working on, because it's been quiet over at Respawn lately. Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, that's what it was. That was their latest thing. So they did actually jump back into Medal of Honor. Came out in 2020. Was this the VR one? I almost want to say this was the VR one. Anyways, takes place in, what the hell is it? I'm like trying to see. First person shooter
After
VR
Star
game.
Wars.
Yeah, there you go.
After Star Wars, the Imperials are gone, or whatever. Sort of.
What is your Star Wars knowledge?
I mean, the movies? It's so much better than Star Trek. There's who called you out, Trekkies.
Boom!
In your red shirts. Oh, I am so screwed. See you guys. Probably the last time you'll ever see my streams.
Yep, you're gonna get attacked by fanboys. It's all over. The Clone Wars is gonna happen on your stream. So, Jedi Fallen Order takes place during the 5-year event after the Revenge of the Sith movie, which is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's that's the one with where we see Vader for the first time. Yes. Anakin turns into Vader. I always get the prequels mixed around. But yeah, it takes place during that, and then also it takes place during the Jedi. What is it? Basically the Clone Wars, when all the Jedi were in Order 60, 69, 66, whatever it was. But it takes place during all that, and it follows Cal, which is played by the Mr. Redhead boy from Shameless here.
The Joker on Gotham.
Yes, the Joker on Gotham also. His name is, oh my god, names. Sorry, yep, this is the thing that we always go through with names. That is, every once in a while it comes to me. Cameron Monaghan, there we go. He is a damn good actor, I will say that. Damn good actor. Like, his range from Shameless to the Joker to Cal, awesome. I will also say it's been really cool seeing the mining community too. I guess I'll just briefly jump into the mining community on PC. I haven't fully modded the game yet myself, but I've seen a lot of mods on like Nexus mods. And this is actually a good segue, actually. We weren't quick enough. Yeah, you gotta jump over there.
Yeet!
Probably already going. Yep, you're already going. Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta do it. You go. You gotta get going. Go. You're dead. You're fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Double it up. Nice. But yeah, what was I just saying? I just lost my train of thought so hard right there. This is a great game talk, ladies and gentlemen. This is the podcast of the podcast right here.
You?
The most unprofessional game reviewer channel that there is. I just mods,
graphics.
PC mods.
Okay,
That's what it was. So there is actually a big shout out to the mining community out there. They do an excellent job. A nice little thing. So this versus like Star Wars Force Unleashed. So this game versus the old Force Unleashed game. I actually kind of like this one better, just because the platforming, like, if Frostbite was great at platforming, he'd be able to show you can speed run through this. Like, it feels like a Crash Bandicoot game at times when you're just running through this. It's actually a lot of fun finding, because there's like 3 different pathways that you can run through in this area alone. But you have to come back, and that's the only only gripe with this. You have to backtrack a lot to the worlds and everything, but game feels smooth. You get the lock-on stuff. You can actually do some combo abilities. You can customize your lightsabers in this. The costumes on like the baseline version of the game is kind of lacking. It's just ponchos, different colored ponchos.
Yeah, I mean the real bread and butter though is the customization of the lightsaber.
Yes.
Oh, hi. How are you doing?
Oh, well, welcome to the most infamous damn thing. Hey, Llama. Shout out to Wise Llama in the chat. I would play a kazoo, but I already closed the tab. Yeah, this toad unloads. But no, it's for real. God, I am just all off kilter today. Anyways. So this area right here, a lot of reviewers actually put down the game in this area because of that toad, and they were like, "This game is too hard. It's too much like Dark Souls. Why so much like Dark Souls? It's supposed to be a platformer." So dumb. When you get into the actual game, though, there is a lot of platforming, but there is also a lot of abilities that you can use. So you can bounce off from walls, you can do wall running. There's a lot of
always.
force
I mean,
abilities.
when you get like your force pull, the toads become so much easier because they decide to stick their tongue out at you. You just pull it out and chop it off.
there's an achievement for that too.
Yep.
Which is actually kind of funny because you literally can just grab the tongue midair and just be like, wham, got your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only thing that was really missing from this was like force grab, like the midair force grab. If somebody has a jetpack, you can't. I don't remember that you can grab them midair, and that was always a really funny thing on Force Unleashed. Hey, the little droid dude. I forget what his numbers are.
Oh, that's another save point.
Do you know what his numbers are? All I can think was BB-8.
That's what I was thinking too.
It's BB-8's on the newest movies. Shit, I can't remember what the hell the little droid's name is. He's just a little dude to me. I'm just like, hey, little dude, all right. But you can customize him too. He's fully customizable, paint colors and everything, and also the pattern that he has. You can't like restructure him to be like a bigger droid or anything, but it's a lot of color customizations on this game until you get to your lightsaber. Like they put all custom like design options are all in the lightsaber, which is cool. I do really like that. Ooh, he's getting to be used as a chew toy. I had a very nice little he's limping. Look at the little guy, he's limping. Oh, oh, he's hurt. He hurt his little leg. Yeah, I had one of the best expressions. Like as soon as I figured out you could fully customize the.
Gotta do it for the Dark Souls fans out there.
Jeez. As soon as I figured out you could customize the lightsaber, my reaction to that was priceless because I was just like, oh, I always wanted. And plus, also, I had just been watching the Galaxy's Edge videos because Galaxy's Edge had just opened when this game came out. Star Wars, Disneyland, Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. It's a theme park, basically, a giant theme park, and a lot of the customizations options in here for the lightsaber are actually modeled after Galaxy's Edge customization options that they do. It's like a whole experience over in Disney World. Go check it out on YouTube. It's actually really cool. Big shout out to Galaxy's Edge and everybody working there. They are awesome. Everybody from the Stormtroopers to the Kylo Rens walking around to the Reys, all that stuff. Of course, everybody also everything's been shut down and everything. So the big one over in California is still they're still trying to open up and everything. Let's see here. So, force abilities wise, you have a full plethora of stuff that you can customize in here or unlock. So you're always. It's a really good progression system on this. You feel like you're always unlocking something, whether it be stuff for your lightsabers, lightsaber colors, whether it be abilities, pathways that you can run down to.
I mean, I can't really do much, but you can see.
Yeah, like you have to run through the game world and like find them in. I think it was the chests, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it was to unlock those. Basically, as the farther you get into the game, then the more stuff you're gonna collect, of course. And then there is one point in the game, and I won't say any spoilers or anything, but there's like a bunch of different colors get unlocked and everything.
You were out there doing something.
Now the cool thing with the mining community is they actually did a nice little batch of mods to where you could do even more customization. So if you're playing this on the PC, you get like the red kyber crystal. You get like Darth Vader's lightsabers, Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. You can actually character swap out Cal for the apprentice from fucking Force Unleashed and everything. It's actually really cool. And
God, it's been so long since I played this game. I'm sorry, people.
They also did a full-on voice pack to where if you want to turn Cal into a female character from another game, like a Bloodborne, Dark Souls character or whatever, you can actually do that. The mining community is fucking nuts with this. They're absolutely been loving this game. Ow! The tutorial mode for the look at that. He's like, oh no, get up, oh jeez. Little dude, he's so awesome. I still need to platinum this game too. It definitely is worth a platinum. Which Spoiler alert, I'm going to absolutely say this game is a high recommendation. I had a lot of fun with this. The only thing is, don't expect that grand finale ending. It's a very much cliffhanger style ending,
Yeah.
setting up for another game, and it's like,
They still we haven't heard any word of.
Yeah, who knows? Let me actually check and see.
Hop on board.
Release the free update on
BD1, there you go.
Day. Yeah, so they introduced combat challenges named meditation training, new game plus, new cosmetics on January 2021. A free update was released that improved performance when running the game back compat on PS5 and Series X. So there is actually a next-gen update of sorts. It's not a PS5 Series X version, but you can get an unlocked frame rate, which means that this game most likely runs at a locked solid 60 FPS 4K on the PS5. So that's awesome. I mean, that's something that definitely it helps the game run smoother. It absolutely helps with visual quality and everything. The Black Series.
What are we doing down here?
BD1. That's what his little name is. BD1. The little droid. EA confirmed Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was the fastest selling digital launch for any Star Wars game within its first 2 weeks on sale. The game sold more than 8 million copies by the end of January 2020, exceeding EA's expectations. More than 10 million units were sold by the end of March 2020. This game did dramatically well. So we are definitely going to see another one. Yeah, it actually outperformed what they forecasted too. And I was saying that from the get-go. I'm like, shit, you give us a Dark Souls style game in the Star Wars universe. Now, one also like a game changer, and the reason why what caught my attention most of all. So there was some controversy about this of being there, and like every game has controversies.
No, I totally screwed that up.
So there was a controversy about this game not having any. Wow, you just jumped at the right time. You almost got your ass knocked off that platform. About the game not having any gore. You're using a lightsaber and you can't cut people in half. What? Lightsaber can cut through anything. There is a mod on the PC that's actually working on. That's still in alpha stages, but they're trying to actually. Oh, and this map looks really cool too. But they're trying to add gore to this game via PC modding. And shout out to everyone that's working on that project. I can't wait to see once they get the game actually up and running on the PC. I don't have room on my hard drive right now, but I can't wait to check that out. Like being able to just run up to. I mean. Hell, you could go full on Darth Vader mode and just start wiping out stormtroopers like Rogue One style. It's like what? Yeah. I mean, I would love to see if what they're gonna do for the next one. On that fact, also, boy, I'm almost like wrapping this up in 20 minutes flat. DLC wise, everything's been for free on DLC wise. There have been a few updates, but and the updates are actually really cool too. There's like a boss rush mode. You can go and customize.
I haven't really played that. I mean, I played through the game and basically it was a one and done for me. I mean, I am coming back to it because I thought, hell, let's make a great freaking game talk and I need to come back and platinum it anyways.
Yeah. Same here. It is pretty much like it stayed popular for a week. It's one of those games that I'd say is a weak game. It stays popular for a week and then it dies off because it is a venture game, and that's one thing that EA. I'm surprised that EA let this actually be made in the first place because EA is about games as a service. They're not about the one and dones. This is absolutely a one and done.
Can we put loot boxes in it? No, we don't want it.
Well, I mean, they've gotten away from loot boxes. It's more or less like, can we put multiplayer in everything?
Yeah.
Can we do a multiplayer mode? Can we do a co-op mode? Can we do this? Can we do that? And it's like, we don't need a co-op mode in Star Wars. Let's just make it a story-driven game. Oh my God, it's one of the best-selling games ever.
Yep.
Every game needs co-op. Every game needs to be a multiplayer game. If you want a solid multiplayer experience, though, I mean, Battlefront 2 is what started the whole loot box craze. The reason why I bring up Battlefront is because you go into that joke of the loot boxes. That's the one that got EA in all the hot trouble. Now it's actually a lot of fun. You can go on there and do heroes versus villains.
There's your gore. You split it in half.
Yeah. Animals.
I mean, come on, guys. You're using a
Disney.
lightsaber. I mean, it instantly
Disney,
cauterizes the wound. There's no blood and gore to be seen.
Yeah. Well, the gore is it fallen in half. It's the whole Disney effect, and we've seen the Disney effect happen over on like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite also, where they're just like, well, everybody knows the MCU.
Oh, that's right. I only got the slowdown power. I don't have
go up to the you go up to the elevator. You have to come back into this to unlock other paths to go through.
Yeah.
The Disney, their control over Marvels. I mean, it's all right. Sometimes it definitely has its drawbacks.
It does have its moments.
Like I said, no X-Men being in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is a direct thing of them saying, hey, the MCU is popular, so we're not going to, even though Marvel vs. Capcom has had X-Men characters in it since, Wolverine's been a part of that game since the mid-90s. Come on now. I guess...
Oops, wrong button.
One of those, how does this all tie in? Is it canon? Because that's another big question that a lot of people usually end up asking: is it absolutely canon? And the answer to that is
Oh, that's right. I can't do that part yet.
Let me get back to the game engine after this too. I'm just trying to look up to see if the storyline is actually canon, because I actually don't know. If it is not, okay, let's just...
No. Shit. I went all that way for nothing.
This is the... we need to teach you how to do podcasting, because this is where you should be picking up the conversation while I'm looking something up.
Oh, well, I mean, did we discuss graphics? Good it looked?
Not yet.
We got all the customization stuff, and then we got totally sidetracked.
Yeah.
I mean, the game
that is
definitely. I mean, it looked pretty good for what it is.
Absolutely.
Rest. Okay.
Graphics wise, I cannot find anything where it's saying if it's canon or not. I was actually wondering.
Yeah.
Who escaped or to
you see here, you got this big board too, far as like your skills go, which I can't really. It's not letting me like kind of scroll through it to show everybody. But I mean, you can go to the, you got a tree here for the force, you got a tree here for lightsaber, and then you got a tree over here for just straight up survival. I mean, it's a pretty simple skill tree. Everybody's probably like, skill tree.
There we go. So the storyline in Jedi Fallen Order is official Star Wars canon. It is recognized as official Star Wars canon. So Cal, who knows? We might actually see him show up in a Star Wars movie someday. All right.
Do this.
To the graphics parts.
Nope.
It was an interesting one about the graphics engine on this, because you would think they would be using Frostbite engine, right? Because that's the engine that they always use.
No. They use the good old Unreal Engine.
Now, Unreal Engine 4, on top of that, which is the newest Unreal Engine, which a lot of companies they're still trying to figure out how to make it work. Because the game, graphics engine, you can't just go, take everything, drop it into here, it works. No, you actually have to learn all the systems and all that stuff. So it's Unreal Engine 4, drawing inspiration from Zelda, the Wind Waker, and Dark Souls series. Deep combat system.
Yes, definitely. It's got that Dark Souls feel in it, like you were saying earlier, the Sekiro version of the. Okay, what the fuck? I can't wall run yet.
The other, I was trying to see what's the game engine that they were using for Titanfall. Is it also Unreal Engine? It's been a while.
It might be.
See something in there?
Source engine for Titanfall. So, literally, this is like the third different game engine that they're using for different projects. So, if I'm not mistaken, the latest Battlefield games were running on Frostbite engine. I think Need for Speed was running on the Frostbite engine. Titanfall is running on the Source engine, which is basically the Call of Duty engine, and now this game is running on an Unreal 4.
There you go. You go back to when you're being trained.
So they are kind of like all over the damn place when it comes to like how they want to build a game. I think EA is just kind of their Source and stuff. They're trying to figure out which one works the fastest, easiest, and best for each development team. Because no matter how many people want to complain about EA as a publisher and everything, I can tell you right now, the developers want to make the best product they can do. They're spending years of their time and resources to make it. So, wow, you dramatically messed that up.
Obviously it's expensive, but I mean at least it
So do this. Oop.
Oh, wait.
Run button. Thank you.
So you can see elements of Titanfall right there in the wall running.
Yep. Whoa! Don't do that to me, game.
So now he has unlocked the wall running ability. So like I said, as you go on along your adventure, you actually unlock all the different skills and equipment that you need to keep going. Nice little 3D map. It actually helps out a lot having that 3D map there because you can find out all the little nooks and crannies and everything of where the hell you're trying to go to. There is there is always secret areas on that map too.
Yeet! I'm just gonna forget to jump. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm not a platform game player.
This is
you
why
probably see that in my
game.
Doom Eternal playthrough with that platforming and how much I sucked at it.
Because there's a lot of like that wall running and all that
This area is used for meditation.
Like I said, this is the reason why I do the platforming usually on the game talks.
Yeah. So that was just
I
to
had
get
to let him
in
do
there.
the Crash Bandicoot game talk just because it was funny.
Yeah. But I'm having a fucking brain fart here. It was right there and now it's gone.
What do you think's going to happen with the sequel?
I'm gonna forget how to wall run. Sequel?
Oh, okay, so before we start talking about sequel, I think we should say spoiler warning.
Yeah, spoiler warning. God, definitely Vader's gonna be back. There's no way in hell that they're just gonna have him be ousted by some water.
Oh, yeah. So Vader. So the whole ending to the game was just like, yeah.
All this build up, you're fighting these sisters and all these cool bosses and stuff, and then it's like Vader, and you're like, and then he just gets taken out by water. And it's like
this huge moment, and you're like, let's go, let's fucking have this big giant boss fight, and it's like, run away. Wait, no, I'm not running away. No, run away! And if you try and fight him, he just kills you instantly. It's like, you have to run away. It's like, what the fuck? The reason why is because this is canon. They cannot kill Vader off. Like, you can't just beat down Vader and beat him. They literally, because this is canon, they can't do anything there. Like, Disney's got the hands tied, basically, on the developers because they made it canon. That's the reason why, like, the Force Unleashed was not canon, so you could fight Vader, you could do the whole 9 yards with all that.
Look at that! Oh my god, it's so gory. Split all those bug creatures in half.
So here's a little plot twisty thing. So there's a little series called The Mandalorian that was not out before this game, or when this game was out. There's a little guy named Baby Yoda that was actually around the Jedi Council and everything back when all this stuff was going down. Baby Yoda would have been pretty much put into hiding when all this stuff was going down.
Yeah, so maybe he has something to do with the them bringing back the Jedi Order.
I really feel like Baby Yoda, again, spoiler warning for Mandalorian, but I think, I mean, it's Disney. They know how to take the MCU and turn it into different stuff and everything. I really feel like Baby Yoda.
I am like lucky that was there.
So
that could have ended so wrong for me.
And then you go downwards. I think here's my big brain theory. And you know how I love having big brain theories on Resident Evil and such.
Yeah.
I think Baby Yoda might show up in both the next Star Wars movie trilogy, and that like Baby Yoda is going to be like the basically the new Yoda of the Star Wars series. Maybe not a teacher, but he's going to be like that's going to be the series focus. Like the Jedis have to make sure
protect
that
him.
The baby. Yeah, like Grogu is not going to get killed off where like the Sith want him dead so badly and everything and all that stuff. But also I think maybe Baby Yoda shows up in this and Cal becomes maybe his protector or something. That's what they end up going. And then Vader's like this is like the side story. Vader was looking for the Baby Yoda the whole time.
Yeah, bumped into Cal and thought, you got rid of all the Jedis.
Another one too. Is it lore? Is it lore? Is the Star Wars Vader immortal? Is Vader immortal? Because if Vader immortal is also lore,
well, he's searching for that. Controls on this game very, very fluid.
Yeah,
I mean, when you can go do this, and then you go into like I don't have any actual people to fight to do the parries or anything like that, the crazy shit. But
I will definitely say though the controls are way more snappier the higher frame rate that you have. So it handles the best on PC, and then it goes down from there. Because you can have the highest frame rates on the PC, of course. And I would say the next up would be PS5 probably, and then PS4 Pro, baseline PS4. It's like if it's running at 30 FPS, the controls are a bit sluggish. You can definitely feel it. Definitely, I think there was a performance versus quality mode on the PS4 Pro, if I remember right. I put it on the quality mode, and it was just like, oh no. Even I was like, the platform on this feels like a shit. Yeah. So I put it back over to quality mode, slapped into the pretty much almost consistent 60 FPS, and it was just like perfect. I was wall running, ducking, jumping.
Jesus.
So Vader Immortal is also is canon into the lore of Star Wars. Interesting. That to me would say that Vader, maybe Grogu is something to do with like being able to bring people back to life or something, because the whole thing that they've been setting up is like Vader is looking for the power to bring
maybe it's Yoda reincarnated.
I don't know if it's reincarnated.
See that coming? They won't.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd be cool with that. If I could reincarnate in Yoda, it's like what the hell?
Because Yoda just kind of like, if you remember back in like Return of the Jedi or whatever, he just kind of poof. He fades away.
Well,
there's no corpse or anything, so he might have like returned to the Force, and then he's a
Jedi ghost. So his spirit is literally a Jedi ghost. He pops up in the newest Star Wars movies. He literally talks to Luke in the newest movies, and when Luke goes to burn the Jedi archive. It's like nobody should learn the Jedi stuff and everything, and basically Yoda looks at Luke and he's like, "You can burn all those books that you want to. You're still alive. The Force, the way of the Jedi, and everything still runs through you." And basically Yoda tells him like, "Shut the fuck up, Snap Abbott. You're an idiot."
Yeah. Dumbass you are.
Yeah, exactly. That's, I mean, almost exactly the way he puts it to him. So, yeah. What I think is the species that Yoda and Grogu is, they are like the Grand Masters, even if they are like a baby. They are still like the Grand Masters of the Force, and because they live so damn long. They are the ones that teach everyone else everything.
Yep.
It'll be very interesting to see, like I said, what they use Grogu as plot wise going forward. Another thing too. So there's a reason why I wanted to do a kazoo version of the Star Wars theme to open this up.
Oh god.
Not only just because it was the Star Wars theme. There is no Star Wars theme song in this game.
Oh,
you never get to hear it.
Yeah.
You never hear brr, 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 brr. It never happens. It's like, what the hell? That is actually modded in on the PC version. The PC community took the whole opening and everything of the Star Wars opening. So when you start the game, it's actually really cool. That was one of the only mods I really got working with the game the right way, was when you start the game up, instead of it being like respawn and this and that stuff, it just comes up. It's like, yes.
Okay, that's
so
cool.
I don't know why Disney or Respawn or whoever, I don't know what the decision was there of like, let's just not do that. Like, why?
Yeah.
It's Star Wars. You always have that on even Rogue One, and Vader Immortal even has that.
Exactly.
You go to Galaxy's Edge and you hear the damn theme song playing. Like, what the hell? I am also kind of curious too to see if they stick with Unreal Engine 4 or if they go to. So here's a fun little fact. So you've seen us play Mortal Kombat a lot. That's actually Unreal Engine 3.
Really?
This is on the more advanced version of the MK11 engine. Because they didn't have enough time to put all the resources into the new engine to ship it on time. So I was basically just like, no, just put it in the Unreal Engine 3.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see if they stick with Unreal Engine 4 going forward with this franchise or the series, whatever.
If they do.
If they try and go with follow. I mean, it's outsold their expectations. That usually means we're getting a sequel one way or the other, unless Disney has something to say about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we still haven't heard anything about a possible sequel to this. So,
I do know something. Well, was it? No. It was rumors. Never mind. I was gonna say I do know something about the next batch of movies being made, but that was only rumors. But Mandalorian. I mean, it's kind of pretty fucking obvious that Grogu, they're setting something up with him.
yeah.
When Luke Skywalker comes out and is just like, oh, the little child there, that little guy, I'm gonna train him, because if not, he's gonna turn into the fucking dark side evil. He's gonna turn into a Sith.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that hole takes me down to like that boss Toad fight, and I fall down it anyways.
So again, no DLC add-ons or anything, but everything's been for free that they have added on anyway, so it's like cool. Mining community has kept up with that. We talked game engine, graphics engine. I would really like to give a big shout out to the music department. They did a damn good job on the score. It feels like a Star Wars score. Some fun platforming abilities.
Oh yeah.
I will say I felt like the lightsaber, the colors of the lightsaber was a little bit lacking. Slight bit lacking. Just because there was no reds. There was, I think you got the green, but you got no like dark side. Oh yeah. Talking about his lightsaber. Since this is actual official Star Wars canon lore, his lightsaber is a major giant piece of lore.
Yeah, it's like the color of it or something. Was that? It was supposed to be like a super rare color, wasn't it?
So orange lightsabers are some of the most powerful. It basically, the lightsaber shines orange because he has some of the most power in the universe. Like he's like one of the most powerful Jedis to be holding that. Also, orange is a lot of times reflective of the Keepers of Knowledge, if I'm not mistaken. Now, or was it? No, that's yellow. That's yellow. My bad. Orange is, yeah, I think orange is just power, because it's like, it's not, you're too powerful for it to be blue, but at the same time you're not evil, so it turns like orange. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
it's one of those things. Interesting enough, though, if he comes across Rey in some form or fashion, I don't know if Rey is going to be returning. As far as I know, Daisy Ridley is not returning to Star Wars. She said it multiple times that it's like she's like done with Star Wars. Rey had the yellow lightsaber, and that is the Keepers of the Knowledge.
Okay.
So I don't know if they were to incorporate that somehow. Of course, once again, yeah, home base on the ship and everything. You got your kind of Mass Effect-y style little home base ship, and then you go up to the map and you can select where you want to go and all that. I was a big fan of that, of course. I always loved doing all that stuff. You can also collect plants to put into the little plant dispenser back there. There is no real set path, so this game is not really linear at all, which is kind of cool. There's no set path to it. You can actually just go wherever you want to on any plant that's unlocked. You can go on your
as long as you've got
adventure.
Also, as long as you've got the abilities to get around.
Yeah.
That helps a lot too.
Yep, because you can only get so far in the planet, and then it's like, you need a wall climbing ability.
Yeah, he tried so far to get so hard. I mean, wait! Hold on!
These are, again, like this game is literally just Galaxy's Edge, so those are also sold at Galaxy's Edge, where if you get a Kyber Crystal, you can actually put it in the box, and the box will talk to you.
Huh.
So yeah, Galaxy's Edge. There is one thing that they missed on this though, that is at Galaxy's Edge that they could have done, and it could have been kind of cool. It would be a loot box type of thing though.
Uh-oh.
And that is Kyber crystals.
So don't get them on that track. That's that's what we're gonna see. EA's gonna watch this and they'll be like, he's got an idea. Let's do it.
So,
let's milk this game for a little bit more.
Disney's already doing it, and people already spend fucking like I think it's like $20 a fucking pop on the damn things. So it's a little capsule, and it has a little kyber crystal inside of it, and you have like a 1 in I think it's like 10 or 15 chance of getting a black kyber crystal, and the black kyber crystals are a black kyber crystal is like the most rarest damn thing. That's the reason why the guy with the black sword on Mandalorian, wicked big deal, because that's one of the most rarest kyber crystals that you can find in the universe of Star Wars. So Galaxy's Edge, that was one thing that I was wondering about on this, is if they were going to do a kyber crystal thing of like, somehow you do a loot box with kyber crystals in it, and then all of a sudden you get the black kyber crystal, and then have like a whole thing where you farm them out or something. I was kind of wondering if they were going to do that. Something they could maybe do on the next one.
Oh, my bad.
Each adventure that you go on
planted it.
Maybe, how could they actually do this where it'd be fun though? So each adventure that you go on to, maybe you have a chance of finding a black kyber crystal, and that be like the central thing of the game, and then you could end up selling kyber crystals to maybe buy new lightsaber parts or something. I don't know. I was kind of thinking about all that stuff while I was playing through this. I'm like, how could they do this where it wouldn't be annoying, but you could do something where it's like collectibles,
Yeah.
But I really do love the whole thing. Like, I would love to go to Galaxy's Edge someday and
Here we go.
through the whole experience of creating a lightsaber. Again, yeah, like
So you go with the poncho.
You have ponchos or ponchos?
Ponchos or
Yay.
ponchos-less. And you
Yeah.
can paint up the little robot, dude, so you can
and
look
you
like
can also-
Bumblebee.
yeah, Yep. You can also paint your ship also.
And the ship, too, yep.
I did like that.
Yep.
I made my ship black and gold, and I was like, hell yeah.
Your
Lots
Your
of
guides.
It's a big data bank with lots of lore in the Star Wars lore. So if
pretty
you wanna
much
figure out
everything that
who's who and whatnot.
you scan in the game, you can go back and you can read up on it.
Again, there's no online stuff in this, so the trophies list is actually pretty decent for the Platinum Trophy if you're on PlayStation.
Yeah, you know you had to beat it on the hardest difficulty.
Oh
Ooh,
god.
excuse me. You can beat it on like the easiest difficulty. I mean, you can even go to Dathomir before you even have to go there. I mean, I think there's some stuff you can get there early game, but that area is a real pain in the butt early game.
No, the biggest pain in the butt is when there's spooters. That's the biggest. Like, my one biggest bane is in this game, and it's just go to Zepho because I don't want to have to look at the damn spiders.
Oh,
I was slightly, ever so slightly freaking out fighting against the spiders. It was all right. It was good. It's not on my stream archives at all on YouTube at Warwu1f. You will not find me being freaked out by the spiders at all on there. Nope. Yes, the most iconic thing.
Yep. This is like your
man.
loading screen basically when you're going
Which
between.
is awesome. It's so awesome. If I remember right, they did this also in Andromeda, I think it was, where you see you see the ship flying through. So they took a little bit of a head nod over on the Mass Effect side of things, which I always love. I always love seeing that. But yeah, like
Okay.
the other thing too that just reminds me of is Squadrons. Shout out to Star Wars Squadron. If you have a VR headset, go check that out too. Like, Star Wars has some really cool stuff.
There you go.
Force Unleashed, Battlefront 2 has some pretty good modes in it, and people are actually still actively playing it for as much shit as that game got. There's also a big active player base on it. This game, Star Wars Squadron, as I said, Vader Immortal on VR also. Those two are really, really cool. Being able to do Vader Immortal, you can literally use the Wiggle Waggle VR sticks and actually use a lightsaber for real.
Oh,
it's one of the coolest damn things.
awesome.
And also force abilities. You can like literally grab the stormtroopers and throw them across the room and everything. It's fun. Like, also you can see that on my stream replays too. I have streamed that before.
Okay. Here we'll probably be able to get some combat against actual, like, stormtroopers and shit.
Yeah, that was he just ran to the tutorial mode, so you can see that it's a very cinematic, almost keeping up with the movies.
Yep.
You get the cinematic white transition on the cutscenes and everything.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Yep.
I'll be in touch once I crack this.
Yeah, at first the combat on this can be a little bit of
But what the hell? I mean, you get a little taste of it in the beginning. You're kind of like running through the beginning.
It's a bit limiting at the beginning of the combat, but it's also like that. It's an adventure game, It's not.
Yeah,
exactly
it's just like take your frickin' what you want to call it, God of War games. I mean,
yeah. That's
they
a
just
good
get the
example of it.
yeah, basically. Hiya. And then it just gets crazy when you start getting all the combos and stuff like
once
that.
Once you get the combos, the force abilities, and you start getting surrounded by more and more enemies, and you start figuring out, okay, if I do a force push here and stop this bullet from hitting me from that direction, it's slowly start. It's basically almost like the Force Unleashed also had that kind of combat. and then this is just a little more platformy.
Mm-hmm.
But you definitely have, it's the stamina system with the lock-on system, so it is that definite Dark Souls.
Yep,
you know, it's more sword fight than. So I think Force Unleashed, combat-wise, would be more God of War. This feels more like Sekiro, just in the fact that it's more sword versus sword based.
Yeah, especially the boss fights. You're really gonna be ducking and diving and parrying and dipping and whipping and
major effects.
Everything.
Dipping and whipping and shitting yourself.
Yes. There you go. Shitting yourself because you got away from that fight with the magic pixel. Yeah, that's what kind of got me to come back to it and want a platinum, because there isn't a difficulty requirement for any of the trophies. So it was like, hell yeah! I mean, I go back through this on easy mode. I mean, I beat it on normal. Can you not? Ah, llama.
That is one of the cool parts about this, though, is that if you just want to have a laid back, cool gaming experience, this is there. If you want to have that Dark Souls in your face experience, it's also there. It scales really well that way.
Why is your kid on the internet unsupervised?
Yeah.
They said they're 18. They lied.
You even get your
contract.
What the fuck is a llama going off over here? All kinds of collectibles too. That's other trophies.
Oh, type down. So for all you YouTube users or anybody who might be lurking, type in the comments. What's your favorite lightsaber color?
I don't know. What's yours, Wolf?
So I kind of bounce between two of them. Big fan of the gold lightsaber, of course. The purple lightsaber also looks really cool. When it comes down to the blue versus the red, man, I don't know. I really don't know. Blue versus red is like. I think I'm totally a blue, blue lightsaber guy, but the red looks cool and sounds cooler, but man,
that's gonna be the end of the stream. 10 minutes of me jumping and failing.
Yeah. I mean, we're used to you failing. I mean, jumping and failing.
Ooh, that's it. Wolf Productions is now canceled. I'm going solo.
Wolf Productions, what's that?
But yeah,
that's another thing I need to start doing too. I'm trying. Oh, maybe a VR mode. I have been itching for some VR action. I'm gonna be doing it tonight, probably after the stream. But man, more VR, more Star Wars VR. I want more Star Wars VR. We've had the Vader Immortal, that was awesome. We had Star Wars Squadron, which was really cool. It does not, I will definitely say Star Wars Squadron, no. If you don't have a VR headset, do not buy it. The game is terrible outside of VR.
Is it?
In VR, it's awesome. It's fucking amazing. I'm very tempted to buy it. It's on sale right now for my PSVR, because I haven't picked it up yet. Just to run through this.
I totally forgot where I had to go here.
If you have EA Play, there is a trial of it that is available. So if you do have VR and EA Play, you can actually check it out for an hour. Or was it an hour? Or the first few missions or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see Jedi Fallen Order doing a VR experience like that. But I don't know. I just want to see more. Maybe Vader Immortal. Because Vader Immortal had... So here's the crazy thing about Vader Immortal. It actually had platforming in it. And boy, did you get sick to your stomach when you're trying to platform in that game.
Well, I mean, for those that did motion sick, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not really that with the VR. It's like when you're done doing VR and you take out the headset and you got to come back to reality.
And I
That's-
thought I have a bad fear of heights, and I'm like, you're climbing up like a 100 fucking foot
Door's
drop
locked.
down underneath you and everything, and I'm like climbing. I look down for a split second, I'm like, oh, and it was just like, the fucking the fear just hit. I was like, ooh,
Okay.
that's a long ways down. It was one of those weird experiences of like, oh.
Fuck
So I'm
you.
gonna go back in here because this seems like the only way I can go.
Shit, by the time my birthday rolls around, I'll take a vacation.
I don't know. Is there anything else that we're missing? I think we pretty much covered everything in this.
Yeah, I think we did. I mean,
Highly recommend it. If it's on sale
Definitely.
or whatever, absolutely. If you have EA Play, I'm very certain it's in that. If you have Game Pass on the PC, I was having problems making it run on the PC though. But if you can make it work on the PC, it looked really good. It's just sound was totally out.
no, 'cause I don't think that's the way I gotta go.
So this is actually one main thing too. Is all these maps are giant puzzles and they're giant mazes that you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're like a Resident Evil fan, you're gonna fit right in with this. Or
It's
if you're
just
an
figuring out
Uncharted
where you gotta
fan.
go half the time. Like me right now, I don't know where the hell I need to go. Okay, there's something over here.
There's a tunnel that goes through a way to that yellow door. The yellow door right there in the middle.
The yellow door?
That yellow door, because there's always a yellow door that you need to go to.
Gotcha. Am I going the right way? No, I gotta go back the other way.
it's through that tunnel. Yeah, spin around and go through the tunnel.
Okay. Yay! I didn't just immediately fall off the ledge. I
So
can
the next
learn.
game is the next game is going to have,
Oh.
or the next game is going to be up that. So, there you go. You have to be able to platform the right way without breaking the game.
Well, it's not letting me. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you just have to platform the right way.
Yay! I did the thing.
So the next Star Wars title that comes out like this, DualSense adaptive triggers.
Ooh, I haven't got the
You-
chance to play with those yet, but I know. Is Siege already?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
you going home run right there, going for it.
Fortnite, Siege, Call of Duty's working on something. I think they were anyways for Warzone. I don't know what the development there is.
Okay, here we go.
Village,
You can,
Resident Evil Village is going to have it.
Come
Games like Godfall has it. Ratchet and Clank is going to absolutely have it. Astro's Playroom, for anybody who actually gets a PS5, that is like one of the best examples of that controller running. Yeah, you can bounce it back and everything.
Yep. Come on, if you're playing as a Star Wars game as a Jedi, you got to be able to bounce the damn.
Also, talking about
Laser's
Astro's
back.
Playroom, I'm fairly certain I saw a Star Wars reference in Astro's Playroom too, which was a nice little nod because this game sold really well on the PlayStation. It later did pretty good on Game Pass when they finally threw it on Game
You get your
Pass.
parries.
Yeah, that's. I mean, the combat on this is so much fun to play around with. It's like the Force Unleashed.
Yep.
It's a little more grounded than the Force Unleashed. It's not quite as arcadey as that, though. Just because it's trying to be more Dark Soulsy than the arcade stuff. But yeah, I mean, again, it's a lot of fun. There's a move that you can do where you bounce over the top of their, or you roll over their back and you slice and dice them and everything. You can do that.
Get the shit kicked out of you. This guy right here gonna go pew 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 in a second, and I'm gonna go pink.
I mean, if you're trying to get good, then you have to get your ass beat. Yep. So on the PC, you can actually slice them in half. With
Yeah,
modding
because
community.
mods.
Yeah. It's like, what?
It's all lies. The Empire just wanted this land.
But yeah, I mean, next gen update possible. Well, no, we already got basically the next gen update, which was uncapped frame rate and everything. So, if you're running this on a PS5, this is going to feel so smooth. It's going to look so good for you. Again, no DualSense or anything, so you're not getting like the extra trigger or the extra vibration support on it. But it definitely very short load times, very high frame rate. So that's the big 2 pluses on that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to really go into. I think we pretty much covered it all.
Yeah, I mean, good timing too, because it's a meditation thing. But yeah, like you said, definitely recommend it. It was fun.
Don't go into it thinking you're going to fight Vader. That's my biggest,
yeah.
I mean, I was like hoping we were going to fight Vader, and I was so let down on that. But you do actually have a very good fight. Like the ending actually, like technically the ending boss fight of it is actually a really good fight.
Oh yeah.
It's just Vader himself. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, alrighty. So you guys know the drill. Thanks for coming.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. All that good shit. You can catch me at Frostbite on Twitter. Frostbite84 on Twitter. Frost_bite84 on Twitch. And I finally did it. I did it. Give me a round of applause, people. Frostbite on YouTube. You can catch Warwu1f over here at Warwu1f across everything. And if you want to watch him go jam out to some good music, go check him out over on Tone Wolf. And hopefully here shortly, I'll be throwing a host out. He is going to be doing, was it Resident Evil 7 in VR?
The tail end of Resident Evil 7, we're going to finish up I'm going to attempt to finish up the Resident Evil Legacy run that I've been doing of all the what was that? I ran through the OG original Resident Evil 1, so all the playthroughs of original Resident Evil 1, the maiden demo, the village demo, the castle demo for Resident Evil Village, 4, 5, 6, somewhat of 6, and yeah, Resident Evil 1 remake HD. Also, I did a full run of that. I've been doing this whole legacy run of Resident Evil leading up to Resident Evil Village, so come to the YouTube channel, check that stuff out. And of course the Let's Talks, discussions and reactions and all that. I will actually be having one come up very soon, probably tomorrow, about the difference between Xbox and PlayStation. That's going on right now. Yeah, and yeah, the Tone Wolf thing, possibly in the next couple months. I'll be working on some definitely interesting stuff. So yeah, definitely check out everything. That's Warwu1f across the board. So I guess the only thing left to say is thanks for tuning in, thanks for stopping by, and as always, we will see ya next time.
Where's my phone? No, hold up. Hold up.